Here we are. It's now Sunday. I don't know, 13th, 14th, March of Dimes. I was talking about some other stuff and some other videos I got about buying used shit, you know, because I bought that used grenade motor for the Samurai. And, you know, what I'm finding, and I don't know how much other people are, is, you know, a lot of times you're buying this stuff. You know, if you don't know exactly what you're buying, you know, I bought this motor for the Samurai. It's supposed to be a runner. You know, I'm a mechanic, so I know what I'm looking at. You know, I saw it, pictures, and I knew, but I mean, look at this. This is the gasket the guy put for the carburetor. I mean, the bolts are, like, not even right. Like, he drilled holes and shit. I mean, it's just Exhibit A. And if you look inside these holes, if I can get the light to go in there right, the intake, it was sucking antifreeze in. I mean, see right there? I mean, that one there, and it was a runner, I was told. You know, that one there too. You can see that stuff at the bottom of the circle there, right in the center of the camera. That green stuff there, I call it candy. But what it is it's crystallized antifreeze. And if you look down in here, if I take this, I ain't gonna take the gasket off. I want to show out. But you can't even look in there. I had a flashlight, but I don't have it on me right now. But anyway, there's so much cooked antifreeze in there. When antifreeze cooks, it gets crystallized, sort of, and turns into like a green. It almost looks like rock candy, you know. So it was everywhere in there. It was supposed to be a runner. I needed a runner. I hunted for a runner. That's going to be this is the secret stuff we're doing. I'm just talking and walking, so everybody got something to look at. But it was supposed to be a runner. It's getting windy. It's supposed to be a runner, and Princess Underfoot napping. But anyway, for the 15th time, I'll say it. She was supposed to be a runner. This will be the last video I complain about it too, because I'm just tired of hearing myself, and I'm sure you guys are too. But it's supposed to be a runner. You know, a guy had it up in there for like $450, $400, whatever. I saw it. I saw a couple issues with it when I saw it, and if you watch some of my previous videos, you'll see like one of the valve retainer screw deal things was ground down with a grinder because he stripped the screw out and whatever. So it's supposed to have a cam in it. It's supposed to be a runner. So the motor I have in the Samurai is leaking oil like a pig and smoking. I got a lot of blow by, and she's just, you know, worn out. So I figured I'd buy that motor, drop it in, and rebuild the original, so one day the car might be worth something when it has its original motor still in it. You know, freshly rebuilt and rebuilt good. You know, I wanted to do, you know, high compression pistons, the cam, you know, better everything, springs, rods, you know, the whole deal. So I figured this motor here, which is wrapped up in the body bag right now, I was supposed to be able to drop that right in. And upon further inspection, after I bought it, pulled some parts off of it, I could see that dropping it in would be worse than what I have in there now. And I also have the video of the guy telling me, yeah, you can put it right in. Which I'll post, you know, after this. One day I'll learn how to edit, and I can post them all together to where it'll actually be funny. But you know, it's funny, but it's not, because it's costing me, and it's money and time. You know, in this shop that I can't afford to do with this. You know, I'm not a Suzuki Samurai building shop. You know, I got this bike on the table here. It's been up here for 2 months now. You know, I started that bike 2 months ago, probably, if not longer, probably 3 months ago. It's never, you know, there's just things that got to get done, and now this Samurai has really jammed me up. And that motor is now costing me, you know, it's costing me double of what it was supposed to cost me in time and money. So, but what I was getting to on the other videos is, you know, people on Craigslist and Facebook Marketplace and all that other shit now, it's like it's open season on people who want to buy shit. you know, they're putting the price of shit way high, like a frame, like just like this frame here for this bike that I got here. It's one of those OCC Schwinn fucking Stingray choppers, like the one hanging up there behind the skateboard. But you know, people want, like, you know, covered in rust, all shitted up. They think that those bikes are worth, you know, over $100. I mean, it's insane. I mean, cars, any kind of Jeep, as long as it's a Jeep, it's got four-wheel drive, people think it's worth $4,000. I mean, it's insane. This thing right here, you know, I don't even want to know what people would try and get for it. I've seen them in the same shape mine's in for $5-6 grand. I mean, people are out of their mind. You know, they're just over the top out of their mind. I understand maybe they're broke, but they're asking those prices, and the things don't even work. You know, there's a motor. Yeah, it's got a motor. It's got a tap in the motor, but it runs fine. So I want $4,000, and it's a 98 fucking Jeep Cherokee that I've sank in the mud up to the steering wheel 17 times already. And you could have it for the low price of $44.99, You know, people are ridiculous. You know, and times are getting tough for everybody. COVID is wringing everybody's neck, and then, you know, people are getting the stimulus checks, so people are selling stuff, thinking, yo, let's just get every dollar we can, and fuck them. You know, this dude. It's a good thing I'm not a psychopath or something, because you know, this dude's selling me this motor, and I was in desperate need of a motor. I am. This thing's barely moving. You know, I'm lucky I live close to the shop. You know, I call this place a shop. It's not a shop. It's a fucking shed. It's like a shed I can work out of. You know what I mean? And when I say work out of it, I mean, you know, I do stuff for myself and other people, and I do some custom builds that I try and sell. That's it. But to be fucked, just to be outright pocket fucked, like these people are doing, it's unbelievable. Here's another example. That white electric bike back there used to be a customer. Somebody tried to sell it to me. It was stolen. You know what I mean? It's unbelievable. Like, there's a video. I got a video on, a couple of videos about it. But I'll walk you over there towards it. And this bike, nice bike, right? It's a nice bike. It's a little messed up right now. I gotta fix it. That's not the original seat. But a customer, I know the bike because I did a lot of work to it. And somebody messaged me, knew I did the bikes, and they were like, "Hey, I got a nice bike. You want to buy it?" And I saw it, and I was like, "Damn, that looks just like that other kid's bike." But I didn't think anything of it when I saw it. And then at some point, you know, a couple weeks later, the guy still had it, and I was like, all right, I'll trade you something for it, a gas bike. And that bike gets here, and I see it up close, and I know that's the bike. You know, somebody stole it. Everybody's out to rob everybody, apparently. So when you're surfing that marketplace, you know, I hate to say it because I don't sell stuff a lot. And when I do, you know, I don't screw anybody. I bend over backwards. I mean, you look at some of my videos, half of the work I do in here is for other people, and it's for free or for meatballs. You know what I mean? So, you know, it's unbelievable. You know, I got this beat motor. You know, the truck I had before this was a Dodge Ram pickup that ran great, and there's no problems or nothing, you know. And I was using a van. The van blew up on me. I probably should have sold the van for a couple $1,000 with a blown transmission. You know what I mean? Because I paid, you know, a ton of money, not a ton, but I paid a bunch of money for this Dodge Ram, and I was told it was a great runner, everything was good. You know, and it did run okay for a little while, and the transmission started acting up, and it was overheating because the transmission was acting up. I mean, it's just like, you know, there's nothing wrong with it. Everybody sells their, you know, rode the thing around the block, down the street. You know, it didn't do anything until the transmission, you know, sort of was a little bit over, I guess, operating temperature, and then it just started getting worse. So I don't know what they did to it. They probably put some kind of jelly in there, or some kind of fucking banana peels. Who knows what they did. But it was okay for a little bit, and then it got bad. And there's a guy in the garage in the corner here. I asked him to fix the rear, and he said, yeah. I gets the thing up on the lift, and he calls me, so I don't know how to take it apart. You don't know how to take it apart. So I had to come and then take it apart for him. And then I thought about asking if I could stay and just finish the job. But I went home. I came, picked the thing up. 2 days later, the rear end is making noise again. I had to redo the rear end. For the drive shaft fell out the day after I picked it up because they didn't put it back together correctly. But, you know, this is a guy on the corner here. And every customer I have that comes here complains about this person. So I hate to cry, and this is a video about crying, apparently. But all I'm saying is everybody seems to be out to fuck everybody else. What happened to like, honest people? Are there any other honest people out there? I mean, and where are they? Because I haven't met any. Everybody who comes here, they want me to do my work for free. And then they want me to buy their shit for 10 times more than it's worth. And, you know, they want me to smile while I'm holding my ankles and my asshole's getting ripped up. I mean, it just don't make no sense. But that's it. Anyway. So this is it, man. This is a, you know, 10-minute video on watch your backs, because everybody seems to be out to rob everybody. And then guys like me who aren't total assholes get shit on, because then people look at me like I'm some kind of robbery guy. You know what I mean? It's a joke. I don't know what started me on this rant. I guess the fact that I'm still waiting to put this motor in my truck, because I still got a few things to wrap up on it. And it's Sunday. You know, I'm here 7 days a week, and I'm still broke. You know, and not that I'm complaining about being broke, but everybody else is complaining because I'm broke. They're not complaining, but just, you know, here we go. So, nobody complains. I'm complaining. Maybe I should edit that out. But I'm not gonna. When I say they're complaining, they're not complaining. It's me watching them suffer because I'm broke. People are gonna actually see this video. Anyway, moral of the story is coming up on the fourth season in this shop. You know, this what I'm doing here is more seasonal. You know, I'm building custom bikes. You know, I'm gonna start trying to take in some small engine repair and some welding jobs. As you can see, you know, I do weld. Do some welding. Got the welders here. Got a lot of metal, a lot of parts. Build a lot of stuff. Try to do a lot of things. Try not to screw anybody. Try not to get screwed. You know, it seems like everybody's out to give you the clap nowadays, you know. Everybody's out to give you the clap. That's it. Got some more stuff out here. Give you a little walkaroo. Princess Underfoot. Getting a tan. This thing's going to be an awesome build. Then I have these here. Hooked up, bigger tires. I got the old school gas pedal hooked up on it, you know. These things are awesome. I think the red one's got a Mikuni carburetor on it off of a 250 dirt bike. Got some other stuff back here. Under there's a lot of good stuff in there. But, you know, pretty much I think we're going to do like a small engine repair type thing. And, yeah, that's it. Put some bigger wheels on some tractors and make some videos. Build some cool stuff. Sell some cool stuff. You know, that's about it. Nobody can hear me. I'm not complaining. Please don't think I'm complaining. This is more like a warning to people, because I'm noticing what other people are doing. You know, like there's drift trikes out there that are made out of complete bicycle parts, and people want, you know, over $1,000 for them. You know what I mean? What do you think that one's worth? Let me ask you that question. That's a full go-kart rear, you know, race rear, the way it's set up. Nice dirt bike forks, hydraulic brakes, triple tree forks, West Coast Chopper's gas tank that was made into a functional gas tank with a petcock, Mikuni flat side carb off of Suzuki something or other, I can't remember. Custom intake I made to, the exhaust is custom. You could buy them with that bend in them like that. I made that. It's just a lot of horse shit, man. But it's, what should I charge for that versus, what other people are charging for shit that's like garbage. This might be garbage too, but I don't know. You think it's garbage? Whatever. All I know is I'm getting tired of getting ass raped. Because had I been able to drop that motor into that Samurai, when I got that motor, when I got it, I'd be a lot further along now. I got that motor, I'd say it's been a month now. And the last of the parts just finally came in. As you can see, they're on the table there. So that will be what gets put together. That's all I've been able to work on. That's it. All I'm able to work on and think about is this motor, and how for the last time I'm just done with the getting highway robbery. I guess I am complaining and crying. This is a crying video. It's 16 minutes of me crying, I think, right? I apologize. Basically how I look at it is it's 16 minutes of me trying to help you avoid getting the clap. So that's it. This is what we build here. Male, female. There's no battery on this one right now, but that's it. These of course need to be fixed, but that's it. This is kind of what we do. I build some cool stuff like that there. I want to make that 3-wheel, but it's a lot of extra work to do it 3-wheel. And for a giveaway, I'm just not sure how I want to play that yet. And we got that scooter there, or this little 4-wheeler that I extended, and I have actually bigger wheels. Like those bead locks I want to throw on it. Like a set of bead locks, I think it'd look awesome. And it's electric, so nobody can really say anything. Gas people want to cry nowadays, But this is my 20-minute video about nothing. This thing, I got big plans for this. I don't want to tell you what I'm going to do with that, but I want you guys to kind of stay tuned for what the plan is. The wagon's not for that. The wagon actually goes on the back of this bike here. And check them handlebars out. That bike is bad. But like a build like that, you're looking at $1,400 bucks. The battery alone is $500. And that's 2 different frames blended together. You got, I think those are 3-inch wide tires. The front I gotta switch up a little. On the front brake I need to put a disc on. Same thing with this one here. Is geared. This is a geared bike. This is a geared rear end, like a 10-speed. I got some aggressive downhill mountain bike forks on it. I'm gonna try and keep the banana seat. I'd like to put some rear suspension on that. I don't know if it's gonna work or not, but that's what I'm saying. Like, now I'm a month behind because I'm pulling my hair out trying to redo this motor, waiting on parts, fucking putzing around because I can't work on 2 different projects at one time because I just lose my mind. But that's it. Please like, subscribe, share. We do have a Patreon. If you ask in the comments what the Patreon is, I will find it for you. We just started last summer, really doing the videos and the social media. We got a TikTok. TikTok is Ground Up 2020. Facebook is Ground Up. Our YouTube should be Ground Up 732, I believe, but I can't remember actually. I gotta look that up too. But this will be on YouTube, so if you guys could like, share, subscribe, it would really help the cause out. I want to do a lot more of how-to and how-not-to videos. I think the how-not-to videos are a little bit better because what I do is I show you a lot of cheap tricks to get things done easier, but it's, you know, not the way to do things, not the right way, but it's an easier way sometimes. But let me go. I've been rambling for 20 minutes and 9 seconds. I'm sure you guys are probably seasick from me swinging the camera around, but that's it. Let me know what you guys think. Comment, don't comment, do whatever you want to do, but remember, avoid the clap.